We thought we had everything working right, but the timer wasn't working this time, so I had to do this by hand. But welcome everybody to the FrenZ Sweet Relief COVID Fund benefit again, number 2. We did one a couple weeks ago, and it was a lot of fun. And we're going to have a great time tonight. Weather's perfect. And we have over here, as usual, our FrenZ bass player, Mr. Bobby Santa Cruz. Your headphones working okay?
They're okay.
I see you tugging on them there. I didn't know.
I got to make that chord.
Okay, Bobby Santa Cruz on bass and vocals. Back here on drums, Mr. Wyatt Lund. Over here on guitar, Mr. Marty Townsend.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So we're gonna do this tune. Last week we started out with the Hendrix tune, kind of an oddball one from Bands of Gypsies, but we're gonna do this one from the Are You Experienced album. So this will be fun. I've never played this before live, in front of people. Well, we did a little rehearsal with it. It sounded pretty good. But this one kind of underscores what's been going on all this week, because it's been a crazy week, as you know, in this country. We've had all kinds of, I'm not even going to get into detail, but it's been a little depressing. So this song we thought might be appropriate. It's called Manic Depression. Go ahead. Manic depression, searching my soul. I know what I want, but I just don't know how to go about getting it. Feeling, sweet feeling, right from my fingers, Manic depression captured my soul. Woman so weary, that she's calling me. You make love and break love, it's all the same. When it's over, music, sweet music, I wish I could caress. Well, manic depression is frustrating mess. hard to take it.
That's fun.
Ow! Yeah. Well, that sort of underscores the week, as I said. All right. Well, moving right along here. We're going to turn it over to Bobby and change guitars.
All righty. Little classic traditional blues song. Written by Albert King, I believe.
Willie Dixon.
One of them dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, but Albert made famous. All right, here we go. We'll do some blues for y'all.
Born on the bad side. I've been down since I began to crawl. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. Hard luck and trouble is my only friend. I've been on my own since I was 10, born on the bad side. I've been down since I began to crawl. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. I can't read, haven't learned to write. My whole life has been one big fight. Born on the bad side. I've been down since I Bear. Band boy. Do 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 that's all I got.
Ow! All right, well, that's fun. Okay, well, we're going to do this one now. I wrote this a long time ago, and I thought it might be appropriate for, you know, what's going on with us all getting ready to go back to work. Not all of us. The musicians are still waiting for venues to open full time. But, you know, there's the restaurants. Anybody that serves food looks like they're up and running, which is good. So I wrote this one back in the late 80s. And this is when I was making that transition, you know, having my first kid, buying a house, you know, getting a mutual fund, a life insurance policy, you know, becoming a member of the society. Because, you know, I'd been a bohemian musician up till then. So it was sort of like my transition from going from a lefty to like a centrist Democrat.
And then you swung
You know,
back.
So you might be able to relate to this. But it's called Watch Me Work. And what it is sort of a letter to my wife, Diane, and I was trying to tell her, you don't have to worry, I'm actually going to like go to work now. And I make some money, you know, even if it isn't on stage. And I did. And we ended up, you know, having our first child and got our first house and wrote this song. It's called Watch Me Work. And get the words here so I don't make any mistakes. Okay, here we go.
Way back in '69, I had an easy time picking on guitar and living in my car. I looked like Jesus, but now it's different. I'm not so innocent. Got the time clock ticking. Better stop picking up the pieces. So baby, don't give up on me yet. 'Cause I got a lot of heart, I'm gonna give a lot of sweat. So just watch me work. I've been taking care of you, baby. I said watch me work. Fulfilling all your fantasies. So just give it time. The bottom line is I'll show you what it's like to be loved. Watch me work. I guess it's not a sin, it's the way it's always been. Gotta bring home the bacon. The giving and the taking should be easy. Get some common sense, like the establishment. Get the gold card pension, and don't forget to mention the new baby. So then I'll become the very thing that I want. 'Cause it's hip to be rich. Get the things that you want. Watch me work. I'll be taking care of you, baby. I said watch me work. Forgetting all your fantasies. I said watch me work. Gonna get you everything. I said watch me work every day. Watch me work. Watch out now. please believe you ain't seeing the net. 'Cause I got a lot of heart, I'm gonna give a lot of sweat. So just watch me work. I'll be taking care of you, baby. I said watch me work. Forgetting all your fantasies. I said watch me work. I'm gonna get you everything. I said watch me work. I'll give you all the good times, yeah. I said watch me work. I said watch me work. I said watch me work. Said watch me work. Here we go. Watch me work every day. And I did. I even got a W-2 eventually.
Wow.
Taxes taken out.
Regular dude.
Yep,
You got a real job?
I did. I
For a minute.
started working over at JBL. That was interesting. Making guitar amps. Okay, well, moving right along here. So hopefully you guys will watch yourselves go back to work here in this next week or so. All right, so we turn this back over to Bobby.
A little Robin Ford tune for y'all. I don't know if he wrote it, but this is when I first heard it.
I think he did.
Mama, Papa, please talk to your daughter for me. Mama, Papa, please talk to your daughter for me. She done made me love her, and I ain't gonna leave her be. Baby, please don't dog me around. Baby, please don't dog me around. You don't quit your fool and put 6 feet on the ground. Should talk to your daughter. 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 You done made me love her, and I ain't gonna leave her be. Come on. should talk to your daughter. You should talk to your daughter. You should talk to your daughter. You should talk to your daughter. She
gonna leave her be. Talk, baby.
Yeah, baby. Bobby Santa Cruz. Hey. Sing one by Robin Ford. All right, so just wanted to remind everybody that this is for Sweet Relief COVID Fund, which is a really great charity that benefits out-of-work musicians and their families that have been displaced from the tour cancellations and all the venue closures. And the reason why we're doing this behind plexiglass, and being in I don't know what the word. The word escapes me. Home compliance.
Isolation?
Yeah, and being in state compliance. But of course, everybody's getting ready to go back to work, and everybody's tired of wearing masks, and everybody's ready to get back on the stick. And I get that. And we were good, and we actually kept the curve down. And I want to applaud everybody, at least in California here, or in the Central Coast. We've done very well. We haven't hardly had any cases. Well, we've had hundreds of cases, but not a lot of deaths or any people that didn't recover. So that was a blessing. So moving right along, but if you want to make a donation was my point. As you can see, we have PayPal and Venmo here. 25% of your donations will be going towards Sweet Relief. And you can look that up online if you want. It's KLLEWIS at charter.net and at Venmo at Kenny-Lewis-32. So, and then also I wanted to mention, if you'd like to be in our mailing list, I failed to mention this the last couple of times we did this, you can just send me an email to the charter address there, KLLEWIS at charter.net. Just send me your email, say, hey, I want to be on the FrenZ mailing list, and we'll put you on there. Okay? So enough of the spiel. Let's see here.
Henry Mancini.
We're going to bring this down. So this is the other piece that we thought we'd do that would get you in a nice mellow mood. This is going to be for all the couples out there. If you guys are together and you like dancing, get real close, pull your baby in. But this is mellow. But if not, if you're by yourself and you're just chilling, this is, this is a really mellow tune. I heard this done by a duo that was on a guitar website, and it kind of mesmerized me. And I said, guys, let's play this one. And I found out it was written by Henry Mancini, and we just want you to just take it down a little bit, get mellow, take a deep breath, and now we're going to do this song called Dreamsville. All right, Dreamsville. Henry Mancini and who else is on this? I can't read them all.
It says Henry Mancini and
Well, I can't even read it.
It probably had some lyrics.
He's the one that I remember him, the Pink Panther dude.
that's off the Peter Gunn soundtrack.
Yeah,
Peter
it
Gunn.
is. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, he had 2 hits, because that's a great one. Okay, so we're going to turn it back over to Bobby now.
All right.
And we like Steely Dan in this band, so we're going to honor that catalog.
There you go.
I think he wrote this about a girl he met down in New Orleans.
I think so. Pearl of the Quarter. Pearl. Maybe she's the Pearl of the Quarter. I think her name was Pearl. She's just that.
Okay, this is a nice one.
On the water down in New Orleans, my baby's the pearl of the quarter. She's a charmer like you've never seen, singing voulez-vous, voulez-vous, where the sailor spends his hard-earned pay. Red beans and rice for a quarter. You can hear her almost any day, singing voulez-vous, voulez-vous. And if you hear from my Louise, won't you tell her I said hello? Please make it clear when her day is done, she got a place to go. I walk alone down the Miracle Mile. I met my baby by the shrine of the martyr. She stole my heart with occasion style, singing voulez-vous, voulez-vous. She loved the $1,000,000 words I say. She loved the candy and the flowers that I bought her. She said she loved me and was on her way.
Nice.
Nice song.
Steely Dan song. I'd never heard that until you brought it into the band.
Really?
Yeah.
It's off the Countdown to Ecstasy album, just in case you want to go buy that album.
I like that. Okay, well, moving right along, and once again, thanks a lot for tuning in to FrenZ live stream. We really appreciate it, and by giving your donations, you're helping out other musicians all across the nation and the globe, because I understand Sweet Relief is for everyone. So, and it's a great cause. People that are out of work that get some medicine or a day in the hospital, something, they can get it immediately just by applying on Sweet Relief. And that's for musicians out there that would like to get that if you'd like. All right, so I got to switch over to 12 string. I'm going to turn it over to Marty.
All right, here's another Beatles song. This one maybe not so well known for a lot of people, but it's a great song. It's one of the first real kind of country-ish kind of things they ever did, really kind of bluegrass. It's called I've Just Seen a Face, it's called. And yeah, so we're gonna, since it's kind of bluegrassy, I'm gonna play mandolin, and Kenny's gonna play the 12 string, and we're gonna country it up.
Yeehaw! Make it sound like Bakersfield, where you guys are from.
Yeah, it comes pretty natural.
Act naturally.
Yeah. Yep. I've just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Na 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 na. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, but I had never been aware. And as it is, I'll dream of her tonight. Na 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 na. Oh, I'm falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Yeah. I'm falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight, but other girls were never quite like this. Na 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 na. Oh, I'm falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Oh, I'm falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Play, Kenny. I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Na 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 na. Oh, I'm falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Oh, I'm falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Oh, I'm falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again.
Yeah.
All right, Marty.
What was the name of the TV station that Buck had a show on?
Well,
The call letters, do you remember?
in Bakersfield,
Yeah.
the local. He didn't really have a show, but there was another guy called Cousin Herb, and that was on KERO TV channel. Used to be Channel 23.
Carol.
Back in the old days.
And remember Jimmy Thomason
And
show?
then Jimmy Thomason actually took that show over after, I think, is what happened after Cousin Herb died.
For those of you out in the country that may not know it, I mean, Bakersfield, of course, has a kind of a history of being a country hub in the nation, which is kind of
does.
cool.
And that's why the country station in Bakersfield is called Cuz, K-U-Z-Z, because he named that after Cousin Herb.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
nice. I thought it was just because.
What's up now? Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, we'll turn it over to Bobby again.
Again?
Talk about this guy and his band.
Man, making him work tonight.
Hey, I'm earning my 37 cents. Well, this is a Sons of Champlin tune, one of my favorite unknown groups from the Bay Area. And they're not really unknown, but not as famous as Chicago. But Bill Champlin ended up with Chicago.
He did.
He did.
And he's a great gentleman and beautiful wife and son, and they're all talented as heck.
That's right. And this is a song from the Welcome to the Dance album called No Mo.
Even though you say you love me so. Well, I know, you don't love me no more. You cried because I said that you lied. Well, I know, you don't love me no more. Now I can see all of the things that you done to me. Well, I know, if you let me, I'll be through with you, through it, yeah, through it, yeah. Now I can see all of the things that you done to me. Well, I know, if you let me, I'll be through with you, 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 yeah. You cried because I said that you lied. Well, I know, you don't love me no more. Well, I know, you don't love me no more. You don't love me no more. Well, I know, you don't love me no more.
Yeah. And there we go.
All right. Well, I had the wah-wah plugged in. I had to turn it on at some point.
Well, there you go.
Woo! Okay. Well, that was fun. Well, this has gone by really fast. We've had some people tell us that they'd like us to play longer, and we're going to plan that next time. We had just planned to do another hour show this time, but next time we might do 90 minutes. And if you think that's a good idea, go ahead and let yourself be known on the comments here. Or, like I said, if you want to be in our mailing list and be really in touch with us, go ahead and go to KLLEWIS at charter.net. That is an email that you can send your email to and just say, hey, put me on the list, and you'll be on the FrenZ list, which will be great. But in the meantime, if you like what you're hearing tonight, make a donation to either one of these different formats, and 25% will be going to Sweet Relief COVID Fund. All right. Well, I guess we're going to finish with this tune. I used to do this years ago, and they've been playing it a lot on our local station here. And so I thought, oh, let's do that one. That's fun. And it's got kind of like that last song of the night kind of thing to it. So we're going to do that. But it's called Every Time You Go Away. And it's actually a Hall & Oates tune, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. But it was done by a guy named Paul Young that had a big hit with it. And I'm going to have a drink. Starting to get a little dry here. Speaking of drink, I wanted to thank Susan and Jeff and Jeremy and Alan and all the people that had Diane and I on yesterday on KZOZ here locally in the Central Coast. And we were treated to making cocktails in a gallery Zoom kind of format, and it was really fun. We had a big party, and wanted just to put a shout out and thank you for that, and that was great. And for letting me mention this stream. Okay, well, anyway, we're going to end this, and we just wanted to say that it looks like we're getting around, we're starting to turn the bend here, turn around the bend here. Is that a good way to say it? We're coming around the bend, and it looks like it's going to be a straightaway for a little while, and we're all going to try to get back to work. We're hopefully, there are not going to be any big spikes in infections with COVID, and we can start getting the country back on track again, and everybody going back to work. So for those of you that are doing that this week, God bless you. Still use your, common sense and try not to, breathe onto everybody. But we are human beings and we need to be close. So that's the way it is. Anybody else want to say anything? Or?
No, you got it.
Okay, the blabbermouth is done.
That's enough.
Okay. All right, so here we go. This one's called Every Time You Go Away. You can cause any problem. Why do we lose so many tears? Oh, and so you can go again when the leading man appears. Always the same old thing. Well, can't you see? Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Maybe you're just too close to see. I can feel your body move. It doesn't mean that much to me. I can't go on saying that same old thing. 'Cause baby, can't you see we got everything, and don't you know? Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. And every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. know I can't go on saying that same old thing. 'Cause baby, don't you know we got everything going on and on. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Come on now. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me. You know you gotta be gentle, girl. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time in the morning, every time you go, just leave a little part of you, girl. You take a piece of me. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Good night from the Friends. Thank you very much. Put your hands together for Mr. Bobby Santa Cruz on bass and vocals over here. Back on drums here, we got Mr. Wyatt Lund.
Yeah, Wyatt.
And over here on guitar and vocals, Mr. Marty Townsend on that great acoustic guitar
Yeah,
solo.
Marty.
Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, next time we might do a 90-minute set. And, you know, let your feelings be known in the comments here or whatever. Again, if you want to make a donation after hearing us tonight, you can do it here at PayPal at KLLEWIS at charter.net or Venmo @ Kenny-Lewis-32. And we just thank you so much. We had a few more technical problems tonight. We're sorry the timer wasn't working, so we're going to fix that next time because it was working great about a month ago. But we're still learning all this stuff, and we appreciate your patience while we get all the bugs out. But see you next time, and have a great week, and kick off that summer because it looks like the heat is coming on, and we can all hit the beach and go to the lake and whatnot. So talk to you in a minute. Bye.
And ladies and gentlemen, the hardest working man in San Luis Obispo, Kenny Lee Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. How about that guy? He works hard.
Yeah, he did.